This is All India Radio. The news read by Anita Anand. An all-party meeting convened by Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla ahead of winter session of Parliament is underway in New Delhi. The winter session of Parliament will begin from Monday and conclude on 13th of next month. During the meeting, Mr. Birla will seek support of political parties to ensure smooth functioning of the House. Rajya Sabha Chairman M. Venkaiah Naidu has also called a meeting of leaders of different parties in the upper house tomorrow. An all-party meeting has also been convened by the government on the same day ahead of the session. In Jharkhand, with the issue of notification for the third phase of assembly elections, the process of filing nomination papers for 17 assembly seats has commenced. 17 constituencies spread over 8 districts will go to polls in this phase on 12th of December. Filing of nomination for this phase will end on 25th and scrutiny will be held on 26th of this month. 28th of November is the last date for withdrawal of candidature. Today is the last date for withdrawal of nominations for the first phase of polls. The 81-member Jharkhand Assembly will go to polls in 5 phases between 30th November and 20th December. Counting of votes will be taken up on 23rd of next month. In Maharashtra, a delegation of leaders from the Nationalist Congress Party, Congress and Shiv Sena will meet Governor B.S. Koshyari this evening to discuss farmers' distress and administration collapse. The meeting comes a day after these parties agreed on an alliance to form the government in the state. Maharashtra is under the president's rule since Tuesday after the governor informed the centre that a stable government could not be formed in the prevailing situation despite his efforts. National Press Day is being observed today. The day is observed every year on this day and is symbolic of a free and responsible press. Speaking at an event in New Delhi on the National Press Day, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu said that information should be real and original and it should be published with confirmation. Mr. Naidu said sensationalism has become order of the day. He said core values of journalism are eroding now as business groups, political parties and personalities are using their TV channels and newspapers to promote their interests. The Vice President said media is responsible for making people aware and it should condemn activities which discriminate against people. On the occasion, the Vice President conferred National Awards for Excellence in Journalism for the year 2019. Eminent journalist and chairman of Rajasthan Patrika, Gulab Kothari, has been awarded the Raja Ram Mohan Roy Award. Addressing the gathering, Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar said the menace of fake news is bigger than the paid news and it must be tackled in an efficient manner. Mr. Javadekar said there is a need for responsible freedom. BJP today released another list of 3 candidates for Jharkhand Assembly elections. Earlier, the party had released names of 68 candidates. Minister of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Nitin Gadkari today urged scientific and research institutes based in Vidarbha to take initiative in utilizing available mineral and forest resources in the region for establishing economically viable industries based on mining, tourism and forests. He was addressing a conference on small-medium enterprises, opportunities and possibilities, the way forward at Nagpur today. Expressing concern over procurement policy in defence-related MSMEs, Mr. Gadkari said policy formulation should be changed by the defence sector to get more work orders from MSMEs rather than large-scale industries. The 2-day regional conference on replication of good governance practices in Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh concluded in Jammu today with the adoption of Jammu Resolution. The conference was inaugurated by Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh in the presence of Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor G.C. Murmu. The conference resolved that central government and the participating state governments will collaborate with Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh to improve citizens' experience with government by promotion of digital governance, citizen-centric governance, innovation and capacity building. In Sri Lanka, brisk polling has been reported for presidential elections amidst stray incidents of violence and coercion. Around 50% voters had cast their votes till noon as a close contest is seen between former Defence Secretary Godbaya Rajapaksa and Minister Sajid Premadasa. There are a total of 35 candidates in the fray with around 1.6 crore voters eligible to exercise their franchise. And that is the end of this news bulletin.